Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are doing another skincare review. So this time it's actually very completely different brand that, like, I know I always say like, oh, I try like different kind of brands, but this one is mainly the brand that that's actually approved and by the estheticians, dermatologists. So it's completely different than I have ever experienced, because most of the brands I have actually experienced, they are more just like skincare companies, and I think, well, some of them I'm pretty sure also approved by dermatologists, but they're not necessarily by dermatologists. I think only one that I have actually tried that is by the dermatologist was Dr. Dennis, so that one was like directly by them. So this one is called VPL, or in the longer term it's actually called Vitality Institute Aesthetics. So they're actually mainly popular, and they're also very popular in LA, like California area, for their chemical peel. So they have their own, you know, the store, well, location that you can go and get your chemical peel. First chemical peel that they have actually done was in 2005, and that was by like Dr. Khalil. Then actually after him, his daughter took over the company, Maria, so she's actually in charge. So I was just looking up about the company just to say that, because like I haven't really done the chemical peel, but I think as soon as I get a chance to travel to LA, I will definitely try the chemical peel, so I haven't experienced it. So this is apparently very good, and it's painless. So because I think when it sounds like a chemical peel, it does sound very painless, like painful, but it's apparently painless, and they have so good reviews, so I will definitely try that. But today I'm actually trying their skincare products. So I have gotten 3 products of theirs. So this is pretty basic ones, because I just wanna, I think most companies, the way you can know them, just get their basic products and see how good they are. Then you can explore more if you like the product. Okay, first thing first, we will start with the cleanser. You guys know I generally like just love cleansers. I think most of the brands that, like, I think one thing that they do so good at is like cleanser, and I think that's so important. So yes, so this is the cleanser. The packaging is super cute, so it's like double walled. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. So I think for like a higher end product, the packaging is perfect. Like 10 out of 10. It is gorgeous. Like, I really like it. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my god. You guys also will see the box and everything. It's just so cute. 10 out of 10 for that, for sure. So one thing I always get concerned with cleansers in general, so I will say it just off the top of my head, because this happened to me before. Some cleansers, like, they do cleanse your face well, but what happens is like some of them actually kind of strips away some important things that your skin actually needs. That is something that people don't realize, or like some people just, some products come together, because I'm not an expert, but I'm just trying to say, like, it just strips away so much things that your skin actually needs. So that is kind of like, it's kind of like, yes, it is cleaning your face, but it's also getting rid of some things that you actually need. So that doesn't really help. So with this one though, immediately, and I have to be like, I'm not like saying this because like they sent me the product or anything. I have tried this like 4 or 5 times now. It is just perfect. Like, it really just makes it, like, after, first of all, it's so smooth. I only use like 2 pumps or anything, and after the shower, perfect. So it was just like so smooth, and afterwards your skin still feels like somewhat actually soft, like almost like a little bit like moisturizing. Like, I mean, it's not a moisturizer, but like almost still feels like moisturizing. It doesn't feel like just a typical cleanser that you had on your face. So definitely helps with that. And there's some ingredients that I want to mention, because I think it's so unique for a cleanser, and that's why I want to talk about like I was mentioning the price point, because it makes sense why it's the way it is. First of all, it has aloe vera. That is like a very unique component, like the ingredients, because I think most of the cleansers I haven't actually seen that. So it really helps with the hydration. If you would look at like some products, like especially like some cream, I think they tend to put actually aloe vera inside, because it really helps with the hydration in general. The other thing it has is actually it has antioxidants, which does really help with the environmental damage. So like it really does protect your skin, because you have to realize, like, I mean, it's good to be out and all, but like there's always like some sort of damage that your skin has to take, and that's why there's always buildup. Okay, so the second one in my list is the vitamin C brightening concentrate. So this is essentially like a serum. And the order I'm going at, and that's essentially how you should use in general. So I would say, because first you would cleanse your face, and secondly, before you put anything, before you put a moisturizer, you should always use like serums or oils, so it gets into your skin first. Because like when you put the moisturizer, then you will have like a block. You cannot just put the oil afterwards. So definitely use the oils. So this is like the vitamin C serum. Again, super cute packaging, so let's not get into it. I think everything in the packaging, I definitely love it, so I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 for that. So this one, generally any vitamin C serum, so not just this one, just that's the function of vitamin C, to like brighten your face, like smoothen out your face, to have like a more like glow. Some of them it also makes you kind of like a glowy. It really depends on the brand. So this is more about like the brightening your face, essentially what it is for. So when I first tried this one on, like, because first I only tried like a little bit, I didn't notice so much, and I think it's like also with vitamin C serum, it just generally takes a while to actually see what is, you know, like what it does. So it does take a while, so you won't see that like you won't see the result right away, so it will really take a while. And also because I use like other products in between, so it's hard for me to tell if it actually helped out. But there are a couple things I want to mention. The main ingredient I saw, again, I can now pronounce it. It starts with like T, tetra something. It is such a difficult name, but I did look it up to see like what it actually does. This really helps with like the collagen production, and you have to know anything, collagen really helps with just like nails and the hair and everything. So it really just does help with your skin overall, just like have more like a natural skin, like to more like as like a smoother skin. So, and on top of that, it also helps with like reducing the UV damage that you get on your skin. So this is like very, very important. I think almost every product in their list, it really does help with like protecting your skin from like environmental damage or UV damage. So I think that's like very important for any skincare company, because I think at the end of the day, this is also, Hiram said this too, so you can totally confirm, doesn't matter how many skincare steps you do, if you are not really protecting your skin with an SPF, and it doesn't matter like you want to get tan or anything, like I totally get it, I want to look tan too, yes, but like you don't want to have like a skin damage from the sun, and because if you don't use an SPF, you just get the whole like skin damaged, and all the skincare routine you have done is kind of like out the window. You can just trash it. So that's essentially what happens. But I'm glad like some of these actually has that potential to protect like from UV damage. But that doesn't say like you shouldn't use SPF. You should definitely always use an SPF. Okay, so last step, this one is the moisturizer. So this one's actually not like any moisturizer. This one's called Retinol Age Defying Moisturizer. So when you look into the list, actually, this is all 3 products. So this is actually the, I think, most expensive one. This is about $100, like probably over $100. So for a moisturizer, you would be like, okay, this is kind of expensive. And that's what I was thinking at first, but then I looked at the product, like looked at the list and everything, I'm just like, oh, okay, this kind of makes sense. Because like, you know, basic function of the moisturizer is essentially like moisturizing your face, so it's not as dry, you know, like it's very important. But this is not like any moisturizer, so this really helps with just like aging. Because when I was even choosing all these products, like I was looking at to see like aging in early signs of aging in 20s, because they have like multiple sections on their website, which is something I like, that like you can choose based on like your needs, like for your dry skin or whatever you have. So I chose actually early signs of aging in 20s, as I'm in my 20s, so I thought like this would be important for me. So this is perfect for aging. And it has like some really good stuff inside that like I feel like it justifies the price. And I feel like if you want to save money and you don't have the budget to get all of these, you can just get this one and try it out. You will thank me later. So first of all, it has retinol, as from the name. So retinol overall, it just really helps with just aging. It really helps with just like depuffing, anything like that. Any signs of aging you're experiencing, just get a retinol. It also has green tea inside. Doesn't matter what product you have, and I'm sure most of you guys have heard this before. Green tea overall just really helps with just aging. Again, this is another age factor, well, aging based that too, because like it really helps with just anything. It really helps with youthfulness. And lastly, this is why it makes it like so much more expensive, and I think that's why it makes sense, because generally vitamin C serums are not cheap. This actually has vitamin C inside, so this essentially almost does the same thing as the vitamin C concentrate, because that one has like antioxidant inside, so it really just helps with like UV damage and like leaving your face with just like smoother complexion, like brighter complexion, and with the pigmentation, like it really helps with that. So it really helps to have like a clear complexion, hence you just get this. So, and I think generally a lot of people would even agree with this, and I think even Hiram would agree with this, that like vitamin C serum is generally like a very extra thing. If some products already has vitamin C inside, you don't necessarily have to get vitamin C serum. So if you want to check out any of these products, I will link them down below so you can check them out. These products are actually available on their website, but also at dermstore.com. So if you're not familiar with Dermstore, they're mainly approved by companies, well, they only approve like brands that are backed by dermatologists, hence it makes sense it's set there. So this product is not available at like Sephora or Ulta. They are very niche based, so it's like skin store, so I just want to mention that. You can check them out, and if you do like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more reviews and hauls, and see you guys next week. Bye!